these trees aren't very bossy. They're not trying to tell other trees how to live. What can we learn from that? G'day, and welcome to Small Steps Through Life. Today we're at Battle Hill, and I'm in the forest, and it's beautiful. And I'm looking at the idea of trees don't try to tell other trees how to live. They may crowd out the light, but that's more because they're striving to be the best version of them. There are a few problem plants in here, but I'm focusing on the idea that each tree tries to be the best version of itself with the resources it has. But I think we've made a mistake in a society where we think that what we think is the most authoritative and the best idea for everybody. We love the idea of telling people, that's not acceptable. You shouldn't do that. We're very good at holding people back when their idea differs from our own. And we're very happy to encourage them when they agree with us. But is that wise? And I think when you look at it, it's not wise from the point of view that our life we've lived. We've come up with our ideas, but we've also found that our ideas aren't always right, which is why we keep getting ideas and thinking, I could do this better. Oh, that's a better way. We've discovered that we weren't as right as we thought, and we keep refining it. And that would also mean that any ideas we have for other people are likely to be as flawed. If that's the case, then maybe we would be better off to focus on what we're doing. Focusing on growing ourselves, maybe on encouraging others, rather than actively focusing on discouraging behaviours that differ from our own. I'm not saying agreeing with the things we disagree with or boundary spaces, but I am saying be a little bit more generous with encouragement and a little bit more hesitant with discouragement. Offer smiles more often than a raised voice. Encouragement more often than yelling. And this is a lesson to me as well. We all fall into the trap of taking our position as being most right. And we all make the mistake of thinking, if only they would. Maybe not all of us, but it's quite rare to see people that don't think that. And if you don't, that's fine. If you do find yourself thinking, if only they would, maybe it's time to focus on how do you encourage their better behaviours, the ones we agree with. We can nudge them in other areas, but we should be a bit more honest and look at our own flaws first. Work on those. Start modelling what we think is good and see if people follow us. How do you see this thought changing your life? Are you going to change how you interact with people? Are you going to smile a bit more often? Are you going to encourage when you get the chance? And on that note, I'm going to say, see you later.